Agit Cabiel, the giant killer. I keep telling y'all. Let's talk.
Push the weight in no flex. Flex the live is one in the six. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walking, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan Bronze on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. This was a banger. Salute to both fighters, man. They showed up, they showed out, man. I was just watching this fight. I got to tell you something, man. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Anyone who's listening, this is why we watch boxing. Too often we get caught up in the freak show, and then you find that you're talking about fighters that aren't really doing anything. This right here with two heavyweights who are actually doing something. You have Big Bang Zhang, who always shows up and gives 110%. You got Agit Cabiel, who no one seems to be speaking on but me, and a select few. But listen, man, this guy's a giant killer. I said on my platform several times, this guy is sneaky, having a great win streak. And I told y'all, if he beats Zhilei Zhang, watch out. This is the guy to watch right here. Agit Cabiel is the guy to watch. And I picked him to win. I should have put money on it, because I forgot what the odds were, but he was not favored to win this fight, man. He was not favored to win this fight. And I caught this picture. I had to stand up and take it, forgive me for the crappy quality of this picture. But I said, oh my gosh, Zhang is having a problem. Agit Cabiel didn't even play with this thing. He got in there and he immediately stepped to Zhang. How do you beat a quote unquote bully? You put him on the back foot and see what he can do. And Agit Cabiel, now I'm giving him the title as a destructive body puncher. My issue with Zhilei Zhang was, it seems like he's allergic to sit-ups. It seems like he's allergic to cardio. Two things were going on in this fight. He tried to impose his will on Agit, and it didn't work. He stepped to him. He met him in the pocket, and he banged with Big Bang. And then I started seeing him go to the body. I said, that's what you do, because he looked like he had an inner tube around his waist. He went to the body. Boom, 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 boom. And Agit, although he was significantly shorter than him in stature, Agit, forgive me, I don't remember the weight, but he was about 240, right? So Zhilei couldn't bully him. He couldn't bully him. And by the end of round two, the first thing I noticed was, you see his mouth in this picture? It was just like that. His mouth was hanging open. I said, man, I don't know what they got going on in his camp, but it seems to me that they don't work on cardiovascular work. They try and amplify what he does well. He's a really good puncher, and they rely on him to land a shot or a certain amount of shots that'll carry him through a fight. Now, let me say this. I'm no expert trainer, but here's what I've learned about him by watching him. If you can take his power, you can take his shots and his power, and you can get up off that mat, you can outbox this guy. You found out that with Joseph Parker. All right? Now, what happens if he comes across a guy that can not only take his shots, but dish out what he's dishing out? I want to see how he reacts when he gets hurt. And ladies and gentlemen, you saw it tonight. The reaction was, he can't take it. Agit Kabiel had just the right amount of toughness, power, and overall talent to contradict everything that Zhilei Zhang brought into that ring this evening. And nothing but respect to Agit Kabiel. I told y'all, this guy, when he stopped Frank Sanchez, I said, I think we got something here. He stopped that, I forget his name, that giant Russian menacing looking dude, stopped him. I said, wait a minute, hold on. And he's been on a tear ever since. And now Zhilei Zhang is a reputable opponent. This guy is a problem. And by the way, he dropped Agit Kabiel, caught him with a good shot, right? Hit him on the side of the neck, and it was the right amount of balance. He fell, but he wasn't like too hurt. It was a knockdown. Agit got up, looked at his corner. I said, okay, he's fine. His legs are there. And Zhang didn't even have enough energy to jump on him because of the body work. The body work that Agit put out netted him dividends in the fight. The body work that he put in was a part of the reason why Zhang couldn't jump on him and finish him. He was tired. He was hurt. And Agit Kabiel got right back to business. Whoever is in his corner, they amplify what Agit Kabiel does well. Body work. The toughness is already there. The power's already there. I really like what I'm seeing from Agit Kabiel. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy about this. Is boxing, ladies and gentlemen. This is all I want to talk about. He picked up one of Usyk's belts that they took from him, which I didn't even report on. It's all nonsense. But now he's in the mix. What happens with Zhilei Zhang next? I don't know. I don't know. He still has marketability. He's not done. If I can make a recommendation to his team, when he heals up, work on his cardio, work on his sit-ups. And I know it really, there's only so much body shots you can take, but he wasn't supposed to be there with a lot of those shots. He started lumbering at the end of the second round. In fact, I think the only round I gave Zhilei Zhang was the round he knocked Agit in. I think that was round 5 and maybe round 1. Outside of that, this was all Agit Kabiel, man. This guy's a giant killer. I like what I'm seeing, ladies and gentlemen. And we need things like this. Shake up boxing. Your favorite's not going to win all the time. But all I want is a clean, unpredictable sport. Because that's when legends emerge. Nothing manufactured, nothing man-made. Agit doesn't have a machine behind him. Turkey cut him a check. All you have to do is perform, and he's been doing that. Give this man his credit. Salute to Zhilei Zhang, but salute to Agit Kabiel, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I mean, this I'm so excited for this, man. Bronx on deck.
Move!